Hey everybody, this is Kausibluu. Welcome back for another video. I have figured out finally what I want my channel to be about, and basically I want it to be about my life, help others to heal, uplift others, make others laugh, really have a good time in life. Now today, I want to talk about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. Now that is over, I can have a real opinion about how I feel about it, or not even opinion, a take. Because to be honest, I'm not like these other YouTubers. First off, I'm not even a certified YouTuber yet, but I'm very realistic and I live in the real world, and I don't mind giving my real world experience towards these situations and these videos. So when I can completely understand why Amber would do this. First of all, I do believe that Johnny Depp can manipulate. I'm gonna tell you why. Johnny Depp seemed like a great guy. He seemed like a guy that I want to be friends with, that I want to hang out with, but in a relationship with. I would not want to be in a relationship with any high profile actor such as Johnny Depp that's done hundreds of movies, has huge accolades, and has a known past of being a rock star and being, into drugs and that lifestyle. So I wouldn't, commit to him. So I can see the negative patterns that he may have. However, we can totally see her negative past. We can't ignore that. We can't ignore the clear evidence that she provided to us about her, also her woes and her misfortunes, and the fact that she's crazy as well. I actually feel like she's the crazy one in the relationship. Now, I can relate to Amber Heard's emotional state because as women, we are very emotional. However, I have done extensive treatment to not be like that. I'm not going to be like Amber Heard because her emotional state was always out the Richter, and it could seem like he was using that as an advantage to her and to manipulate her and to gaslight her for sure. But she did the same thing back, but worse. The thing with Amber Heard, she would have a better case if you could clearly see him being mentally, emotionally abusive, and that she wasn't physical and she wasn't as crazy and mentally abusive. Like everything he did to her, she did to him. And I can relate. Let me tell y'all something. Story motherfucking time. Let me tell y'all something. I'm recently out of a emotionally and a mentally abusive relationship. This man really did a number on me, and it was the most craziest thing I've experienced in my life. And I've been in some bad relationships, but this one was the worst. And I can see, like, he did that shit to me, like, but because I did a lot of treatment, my number one thing, like, my pet peeve, my stamp was to not give that same treatment to my partner. So when this man was mentally, emotionally abusing me, it would tear me apart because I'm like, I would never do that to you. I would never do that. And then when you bring up all the abuse, they act like you did it to them. And that person cannot even tell me what I did. That's the thing. And this is what triggers me about this whole thing, is because I know when you're really abused, mentally or physically, they're both wrong. Let's get this straight. Both of them are wrong. So that's why I'm not giving Johnny a complete pass. I love Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was my favorite actor for so long. Unfortunately, because of Amber Heard, his reign did decline because of her. So everybody mad at her. She's a monster. She's a crazy bitch. She's this, she's that, which is all true. But I'm not going to let him slide because this was a mutually abusive relationship. Clearly. And again, and the roles are very fucking like vivid to me of male and females in this abusive like cycle. And like she kept talking about this goddamn cycle. I'm like, girl, stop talking about this cycle, because clearly we see your cycle. You can't keep talking about his issues and what he doing, and we can see, bitch, you crazy. You got your own cycles. You got your own defense mechanism, abuse patterns. Girl, you got it all. As clearly as he does too. That's why I ain't letting his ass off, because I could clearly see he knew Amber was emotional, crazy, just not all the way there. And he would be like, Like, this nonchalant thing, this is so relatable to me. This nonchalant thing when he's like, oh, well, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. It doesn't matter. You know, either we're going to do this or we don't. Like, basically making it feel like he doesn't care about this relationship. And that's very hurtful. But the fact that she's going like, oh, Johnny, don't leave, Johnny. Johnny, no, Johnny. Oh my God, you're a monster. Don't push me in the wall. Like, bitch, you sound crazy. Delusional. Instead of saying, like, I don't like the fact that you're dismissing me right now. And that's the thing. When it came to me and my ex, this is why this is so relatable to me. When it came to me and my ex, I was very outspoken in a very the proper terminology. I knew how to speak in verb, and that would piss him off because his communication skill was not on my level. So I would say, I don't like the fact that you're dismissing me. Because like I said, I do not believe in emotional, mental abuse. Or even physical, any type of abuse, I don't believe in it. So he will be upset about things, and he will try to like manipulate or gas or do mental abuse on me, and I would be like, I don't like that you're dismissing or you're gaslighting, you're manipulating, you're doing this, you're mentally evil. Like, this man will get drunk and come in my room and talk shit about me, about what him and his friends talk about. That's the type of mental emotional abuse I was going through. And I would sit there just confused and cry and try to get him together, make him feel good. And he would take all his resentment. To this day, that shit is the scariest shit I've ever fucking been through. I have never met somebody that was so sensitive that turned to like the monster that Amber Heard claiming that Johnny Depp is. I don't think Johnny Depp is a monster. I was with a real mental monster. If I wasn't going through treatment and therapy treatment, all that, I don't know what the fuck. I would be Amber Heard. Amber Heard fucked up because she didn't go take care of her mind. You're Amber fucking Heard. Yeah, you fucked a man and he got you into Hollywood and he got you into movies, bitch. You should be grateful. But you over here giving his pussy away, horn around everybody. I said, how do you go from Elon Musk to James Franco? Bitch, I could never. You would not see me go up then go all the way down, bitch. And I'm not saying like James Franco's not cute, but like, James Franco was accused of sexual assault. Allegedly, he was accused of all this shit. And you gonna go from Elon Musk, billionaire, the biggest billionaire, the big B, to a guy who got blackballed from Hollywood? Like, you gonna do that, and then you gonna ruin your man's career and fuck up your check? You dumb girl. She dumb. She a dumb one. How you gonna fuck up your own check, bitch? Why would you want the press to see that Johnny was doing anything to you allegedly? If this man can book 50, bitch, that's money in your pocket. You a dumb bitch. That's why you left with barely anything out of your divorce settlement because you didn't even let the man get money, bitch. You are stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I can't stand a hysterical, delusional, dumb broad. Like, I can't stand that. Like, because, and people who play the victim so bad. What I respect about Johnny is Johnny wasn't trying to play victim any of this time in this case. Because clearly, let's be real. In my opinion, this is not fact, this is alleged, but in my opinion, he is not a victim. He's not a victim. He is a co-partner of mutual abuse. But the thing the bitch fucked up is you fucked up his check. He's like, bitch, now you fucking up my money, my roles? Oh no, girl. Like, we were okay. Like, he was letting her fuck around and do all this bullshit, and she was letting him do the bullshit. And to be honest, I don't think Johnny is a real ladies man. Like what do they call them? A womanizer. He's not a womanizer. Like, all the women around him praise him. To be honest, Johnny is very charming. When you hear him talk, when you hear him, everything about his demeanor is very like, I would like to be around you. None of the women, he had many friends, female friends, that went against her lies. That went against that's just fact. Do I believe that when he got in a relationship with her and she was doing shit to him to ignite that anger in him to maybe possibly do something to her, allegedly? I actually believe that's possible because the bitch is annoying on TV. Like, you got Camille Vasquez whooping that ass, giving her a real Southern ass whooping. With the word. She coming with her like, girl, you ain't, listen, I don't know how Miss Vasquez grew up, but that name just let me know she ain't the one. The chocolate was coming in at home. Like, bitch, she ain't your regular white lady down the street who did law and she decided she wanted to go to law school. She had to, no, this lady had a purpose. This is like the motherfucking AOC right now. Miss Vasquez is pumping up her chest like AOC, like, bitch, I wish you would try to lie on this stand and these taxpayer dollars, bitch. And that's the thing. You got the wrong one. Johnny got the right one. You should have hired a lawyer which as much mouth as you. You should have hired a lawyer that would have snapped at Camilla like she snapped at you. Like, you should have hired somebody way more like, girl, how you go? Girl, this is not motherfucking small claims. Girl, this is the big guns. Johnny Depp. And the thing, Johnny's smart. He surrounded himself with women lawyer, women experts, all of that. Pulling the chair out from Miss Vasquez. Everybody think they boinking allegedly. I don't think they boinking. I feel like Camilla has way more class to mess with any of this dress. So I believe that. But this is the funniest thing I've seen because when I watched about a few hours and clips and videos. Thank you guys for making the funny videos of this case and all that. That's how I'm consuming a lot of this knowledge is because of YouTube and these funny ass videos when they get Camilla snapping on her ass or they present the clips of what she was saying. Like, I just recently heard the clip of her like, Johnny, oh my God, don't poke me with sticks. And I'm like, girl, are you okay? Like, you seem like the drug addict. The thing is that you keep trying to make Johnny the drug addict, but these tapes are not looking good for you. These tapes are making it seem like you are the drug addict. Because you don't sound normal. You don't sound like in your right state of mind. I would say he don't sound like he's the most precious thing, but I'm going to tell you, 8 times out of 10, he sound way more balanced mentally than you did. He sound way more in reality than you did. So, y'all, she got what she deserved. Johnny Depp won the case. And girl, I don't know if I should wish her the best or I just wish her to heal and to grow and to be accountable for her mistakes, because we all have to do that. When we do stuff like this, women or men, like, be accountable for what you did. I'm not saying, like I said, I feel like he was also abusive in some ways, but the tapes don't show that. Girl, where are the tapes? You took pictures of this man. This is the thing. Camilla was getting your ass. It's like, you got all this evidence, but none of it about these horrible beatings that you got. Do I think that he might have punched her a few times, allegedly? Yeah, I think that. I think that he probably did. Do I think he was trying to beat her face in? No. Do I think she's annoying enough to make somebody want to hit her? I'm not going to say that. But I'm not going to say that because no one deserves violence. But let's be real. There's people who are just not capable of just not doing things. Like, if you're going to annoy me for fucking years, bitch, and you're in my face and you're being hysterical and you're starting the fights, you might get hit back a few times. I'm just saying. And I feel like I can see he has his own ways that were very toxic. And this was a toxic relationship. But man, it just, the way that the court made it seem like it was like she is the one. And that's the problem. Like, girl, if you had all this, that's what Camilla was getting on her ass. Like, if you had all this evidence that you took pictures of all this bullshit, you had all this bullshit evidence. Where is the evidence that showed specifically that he was doing this to you? And she didn't have it. But he had, or she had, whoever, the lawyers had evidence that, because like I said, I didn't pay attention closely. I just watched videos. So I don't know who was exhibits and who switched or who did what, because in court is a whole system. I wanted to be a lawyer when I was younger, so I know. But from the exhibits shown in court, it was always in Johnny's favor. He might have said a few snarky things but even when she was going in like, oh my God, you did 21 Jump Street, and trying to clown him for doing 21 Jump Street, which was a huge franchise, it was a huge series, that made a lot of money. They did like 3 or 4 of them. Like, to make it seem like he was stupid for doing 21 Jump Street. And, like, trying to, you know, make it seem like his career was illegitimate and all this stuff. Like, I like what he said when he was like, you know, everybody thinks you're all good and stuff, but, you know, that can only go so far. It's going to come out eventually. Like, you know, he wasn't attacking her back. And she sounded fucking crazy. And she was laughing crazy. She was creepy, you know. Anyway, I hope that both of them get healing. Hopefully they don't ever talk again. They can get over this shit. They have a son, I believe. I don't know if that's his son, his daughter, or her daughter. I don't know who kid that is. I think that is his. I don't know. I don't know who kid is it. I don't know if that's her kid or his kid, their kid. I don't know, but I hope that they find healing. Everybody, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me how y'all feel about the situation, and we'll be back with another video soon.